FEC don approve new national policy on top solid waste management for Naija. President Buhari now heads the virtual meeting wey shele for 15th July 2020 and it lasts for more than 8 hours. The Federal Executive Council approved some memoranda wey the ministers submit. This na part of efforts to take Naija go the next level. One of the memoranda wey dem approve na the medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper wey dem design to guide Naija's socio-economic development objectives and priorities for the next 3 years. Minister of State for Finance, Budget and National Planning, Clement Agba, tok say federal government dey committed to support the January to December budget cycle wey the President Buhari presidency don bring come back so.
And the assumptions that we made are based on these following parameters. Oil price benchmark of $40 per barrel, oil production at 1.86 million barrels per day, an exchange rate regime of 360 naira per dollar. Inflation we projected for 11.95%, and projected GDP growth rate for 2021 at 3%. Going by this MTF FSP, it is projected that in 2021 might have a budget size of about 12.66 trillion, and this will also trend in 2022 and 2023.
FEC still approve new national policy on top solid waste management wey go provide better framework for environmental management for Naija.
With this, we will have a lot of jobs being created from the recycling plant that we are building. Very soon, you will see probably state competing to get waste from different sources, because it's no longer a menace if managed properly, but rather a resource that can create employment, can create wealth, and so many other things, and provide good livelihood and good quality environment.
Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Umar Farouk, can't tell the council some of the ogbonge work which she don dey do.
One of our really key achievements is the fact that we've been able to carry out interventions timely and promptly. Interventions in areas of either disasters when they occur, we respond immediately, or even interventions in the areas of the palliatives that we have distributed during the COVID-19 lockdown. I'm happy to inform you that we've been able to take all these interventions to the affected state. We have also been able to carry out the directives by Mr. President in the area of the JIP moratorium. We have also expanded the National Social Register by 1 million. We have also been able to deploy the grains from the strategic grains reserves to the first lockdown states by the federal government and other frontline states.
Ministry of Education constantly talk how the work they go for their side.
The position of the Honorable Minister, as communicated to you last week, remains the position of the ministry. We are not confident yet that everywhere is safe. The numbers from NCDC are still very alarming. And we had put this in front of parents and all the stakeholders in the ministry, in the education ecosystem. We are still meeting with them. In fact, there's a stakeholder meeting convened for Monday. WAEC, on its own part, is also negotiating with other West African countries to look at possible shifts in dates. Once they are through with that meeting, and hopefully when we're through with the consultations with the stakeholders, if there's any change in the ministry's position, we'll communicate.
Make una sabi say this na the 17th FEC meeting for this year. The council approved 136 million naira for the procurement, installation and commissioning of theatre seats and computers for the auditorium of University of Benin. This na the ogbonge informate wey will bring come for una on top with tori for today, as Federal Executive Council don approve new national policy on top solid waste management for Naija. Make una sabi say na TMC TV na im carry this ogbonge informate come give una, and my name na Aisosa Osayende.